Grade 6, first lesson, circle. I know you are familiar with this geometric shape in your primary grades even, but in this grade, you can learn more details about circles. Shall we start our lesson? Let's see what's a circle. I have drawn 3 circles. If we consider about the size of these 3 circles, they are different in size. But what you can say about the shape of these 3 diagrams? Are they different or similar? They are similar to each other. Only the size is different. මේ තියෙන diagrams තුනටම අපි කියන්නේ circles කියලා. Then can you identify any common features of these 3 diagrams? මොනවාද ඔයාලට මෙතන පොදුවේ හඳුනා ගන්න පුළුවන් ලක්ෂණ තියෙන්නේ? මේ තුනම circles නම් මොනවද අපිට හඳුනා ගන්න පුළුවන් පොදු ලක්ෂණ? All these 3 diagrams are closed figures and they are bounded by complete curved line. Can you identify any sides or vertices? මොනවටද දරුවනේ sides vertices කියන්නේ? Sides කියන්නේ පාද, vertices කියන්නේ ශීර්ෂ. If we consider about another geometrical shapes, here this is a square and here this is a rectangle and this is a triangle. What is the difference between circle and this type of geometrical shapes? Here you can identify sides. පාද තියෙනවා. If we consider about the square, here you can identify 4 sides. In a rectangle, here also 4 sides. In a triangle, 3 sides. And vertices, ශීර්ෂ කීයක් තියෙනවද? Here 4, here 4, and in this diagram, there you can identify 3 vertices. But can we identify any sides or vertices in a circle? No. There's no any vertices or sides. Then we can conclude circle is a closed figure that is bounded by complete curved line, and also there's no any sides or vertices. Now we will see what are the examples for circular shapes. Items which have circular shape: coin, bangle, wheel, bottle lid, drum, ring and buttons. Here I have given some of the examples for the circular shapes. By using these objects you can draw a circle. But here items which have a circular shape. Sometimes you may be confused with this type of objects. Are they circles or not? Actually, they are not in circular shape. Then what are they? Ball, earth, moon and orange. These are examples for the spherical objects. They are solid objects, not a geometrical shape. මෙතනදී මේ මම ඔයාලට දීලා තියෙන්නේ geometrical shape එකක් නෙමෙයි. මේ තියෙන්නේ sphere. Sphere කියන්නේ ගෝලය. ගෝලය සඳහා උදාහරණ තමයි මේ තියෙන්නේ. We can't draw a circle by using these objects. Can we draw a circle by using a ball? No, we can't. Can we draw a circle by using an orange? No, we can't. So these are not the examples for the circular shapes. If it is a circular object, we can draw a circle by using that object. අපිට ඒ object එක තියලා circle එකක් අඳින්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. But here we can't draw a circle by using these objects. අපිට මේ තියෙන objects වලින් circle එකක් draw කරන්න බෑ. Then these are spherical objects, not the examples for the circular objects. Is it clear? Now we will see how to draw a circle by using a simple method. Here you can see by using a circular object we can draw a circle like this. මේ first diagram එකේදී use කරලා තියෙනවා ring එකක්. ring එකක් කියන්නේ circular object එකක්නේ. Then we can draw a circle by using a ring. Here by using a saucer. Likewise, we can draw circles using various items. This is the simplest method that you can use for drawing a circle. Now we will discuss some special features of a circle. Before analyzing special features, I want to explain this special term for you. It's circular lamina. Because when we are analyzing these special features, we need circular lamina. Then what's the meaning of this term circular lamina? සිංහලෙන් අපි මේකට කියන්නේ වෘත්තාකාර ආස්තරය කියලා. What's that? We can say it's a flat object whose thickness is we can ignore. ඒ කියන්නේ දුවේ පුතේ ඝනකම කියන එක නොසලකා හැරිය හැකි තරමේ thin sheet එකකට තමයි අපි මේ lamina එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. We call it's a lamina. Then here we want to analyze features of a circle now. So here we need circular lamina. Next we will see what is a semicircle. Here if we fold a given circular lamina like this as getting two equal halves, then we can get a semicircle. In other words, half of a circle. We call it's a semicircle. Axis of symmetry. Samamitika aksha. We can fold the given circular lamina as getting two equal halves like this. We can fold it so many times. A circle has infinitely many lines of symmetry. අපි කියනවා වෘත්තයකට සමමිතික අක්ෂ අනන්ත සංඛ්‍යාවක් තියෙනවා කියලා. Center point. What is this center point? Here, if you observe this diagram clearly, you can see all these folding lines go through the midpoint of this circle. Here, this is the midpoint. Then this midpoint called as the center point. Then next we have to discuss radius and diameter. In next slide, I will explain what is radius and diameter. Here this is the midpoint. If I label it as O, then this line segment from the center point to the any point on the circle is called as radius. We can draw another radius like this from the center point to the any point on the circle. If I consider it as A, then this is another radius of this circle. Likewise, you can draw any number of radius. ඔයාලට අවශ්‍ය තරම් මේකේ radius අඳගන්න පුළුවන්. What is the Sinhala term for this radius? අපි මොකක්ද radius කියන එකට සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ? අරය. අපි කියනවා අරය කියලා. We can define radius as the line segment from the center to the circle. The next special feature is diameter. The diameter is the length of the line through the center that touches 2 points on the edge of the circle. That line should go through the center point. This is the center point. And it should touches the 2 points on the circle. Then this is 2 times of a radius. Can you remember what is the radius? Radius means the line segment which is drawn from the center point to the any point on the circle. Then this is a radius. Here R, and this part also a radius. Then diameter is this whole line segment. Then what can you say about this whole length? It is 2 times of R. Then if we consider diameter as D, it's equal to 2 times of R. If you have given radius is equal 5 cm, can you tell me the length of diameter? Here it should be equal to 2 times of R. 2 into 5, it should be 10 cm. Is it clear? Now we will move to activity 3. Here I will explain what are the 3 regions of a circle. These are the 3 regions I explained here. First one, inside the circle, on the circle and outside the circle. Now we will see what do we mean by inside the circle. Here, this is the boundary line of our geometrical shape. Then inside the circle means area inside the boundary line. Then this part called as inside the circle. Area inside the boundary line. Outside the circle means area outside the boundary line. Then this whole area considered as outside the circle. Then what is on the circle? If we place a dot here, we can mark it as A. If not, here B. Then these dots are marked on the boundary line. Then we called these dots are placed on the circle. දුවේ පුතේ අපි මෙතෙන්දී 3 regions ගැන කතා කරනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ inside the circle, ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ boundary line එකෙන් ඇතුලේ area එක, outside the circle කියන්නේ boundary line එකෙන් පිටත කොටස. ඒ වගේම on the circle කිව්වා නම් මේ curved line එක මත on the circle. Okay, now we will move to the exercises. Exercise 1.2. Here you have to select objects that can be used to draw circles. Which objects can we use to draw circles? This one? No, it's wrong. Here by using a bottle we can draw a circle because this part is circular in shape. So we can draw a circle by using this bottle. Now the third one. Can we use this object to draw a circle? Look at the outer part. It's not a circular in shape. But what can you say about this inner hole? It's circular shape. So by using this object we can draw a circle by using this inner hole. මේ ඇතුළේ තියෙන සිදුර පාවිච්චි කරලා අපිට පුළුවන් circle එකක් draw කරන්න. So we can use this object to draw circles. And here there's a cone. This part, the bottom part of this cone is in circular shape. So we can use this object to draw circles. This one wrong. Here there's a drum. You can see this upside and this bottom side. Both sides are in circular shape. So we can use this drum to draw circles. This is the last one. There's a prism. Here no any circular shape. So we can't use this object to draw circles. Second question. Here you have to select which are circles. Look at this first shape. It's not a circle. It's an oval shape. It's not a circle but it has curved line. What is the difference between circle and this object? Here if we place a dot as a midpoint or as center point, then what you can say about the radius? If we draw a radius to this direction and this direction, are they similar in length? No. These two radius are in different length. මේ අරයන් දෙක දිගින් අසමානයි. So this is not a circle. We call this type of shapes as oval. Look at the second one. Here there's a wavy line, not a curved line. So this is also not a circle. Third one, it's correct. Fourth one, it's also not a circle. And fifth one, correct. Sixth one, no, it's not a circle. Seventh one, correct. Eighth one, it's only a semicircle. Half of it. Half of a circle. So this is also not a circle. Only third one, fifth one and seventh one are examples for the circles. Look at the fourth question. Which letters indicate positions inside the circle? Then what are the letters inside the circle? It means inside the boundary line. This is the boundary line. Then there are three letters A, P and O. Second part, which letters indicate positions on the circle? It means on the boundary line. There are four letters here: B, X, E and L. Third part, which letters indicate positions outside the circle? It means outside the boundary line. Here only one letter, K. Is it clear? Now look at the fifth question. Sometimes this question will be a little bit confused because here we want to understand what are the given instructions. Okay, let's see. In a comparison of throwing darts onto a circular board by standing at a location in front of it, 10 points are awarded if the darts hits the circle. Hits the circle means hits on the circle. Okay, if it is hit on the circle, 10 points are awarded. Next, 5 points are awarded if the dart hits the inside the circle. Then no points are awarded if the dart hits the outside of the circle. That is the given rule. First part, who are the students who were awarded 10 points? Then 10 points awarded if the darts hit on the circle. Here I told you, if it is hit on the circle, then 10 points awarded. Then who are the persons marked on the circle? Here Sanjeeva and Mohan. Only two students. Then answer is Sanjeeva and Mohan. Second part, who are the students who were awarded 5 points? According to the given instruction, 5 points are awarded if the darts hit inside the circle. Sunil, Pradeep and Nafeel. Then here 3 students, Sunil, Pradeep and Nafeel. Third one, who are the students who did not receive any points? Here they have given no points are awarded if the darts hits the outside of the circle. Then who is the student outside the circle? Here Rajita. Then Rajita didn't receive any points. Here Rajita. Okay, now look at the last part of this question. If each of these students is given 2 more opportunities to throw darts, what is the maximum number of points that Mohan could receive in total? Already Mohan has 10 marks. If he could be able to obtain maximum marks in this given 2 opportunities, then what is the total amount he can obtain? He can receive 20 marks. If the darts hit on the circle within this given 2 more opportunities, then he can obtain another 20 marks. Because they have given maximum mark if the dart hits on the circle. If he could be able to achieve this maximum target, then he can obtain 20 marks. Then what is the total marks? Here 30 points. I think now you can complete the other exercises given in your textbook. This is the last part of your lesson, creating circular designs. By seeing these pictures, you can get some idea and you can create more designs as you wish. When you are creating these types of designs, you can use any circular objects. If not, there's another method to draw circles. But in grade 6, we are not discussing that method more details. Here, this is the method. By using compass. If you like to use this instrument, this is the compass. You can fix your pencil like this. There's a pencil holder, you can fix it. You can fix your pencil like this. Then after that you can draw circles by using compass. But we discussed this method more deeply in grade 7. If you like to use this instrument, you can use it for drawing your circular designs.